Then he asked me a question. I was like, did I just die for salvation? And we were like salvation now. You came that you might, you came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. And immediately it's
Yes.
hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yay! It's Easter season, in the spirit of Easter. Guys, it's been like forever, right? But don't worry, I'm always here with you also. Take a chill pill. So guys, welcome back to my channel. With you is your girl Favor Ndubisi, and yes, I think about faith, purposeful living, personal development, and friendship. So if these are things that excite you, of course they do well to hit the subscription button and then click the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post amazing content. Hey, why have you not done that? So last 2 years, that is 2022. 2022, I think, is it 2 years or 3 years, my God. So yeah, 2022, that was when I received this message. And I was just, I was in the house preparing my family food and all those stuff. When I mean my family, my parents, I'm not married. So yes, I was preparing my family's food. I was helping at home with my parents and all that. And while I was running around in the kitchen trying to bring out the food from the fridge and all that, I felt the Holy Spirit's impression. I felt like he wanted to speak to me about something. And immediately when I leaned in, then he asked me a question. I was like, did I just die for salvation? And we were like salvation now. You came that you might, you came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. And immediately it struck me. It struck me that you can actually have life, but you don't have it abundantly. That is to say that salvation is just one package. There are many packages inside salvation. And Christ came that we are going to enjoy the full package. So salvation is just like a step in the door. But there are other things that are inside the room that you are to what? That you are to have, you are to experience, you are to, you are to live out. Do you understand? And then to make it even make more sense, it was like if salvation was all there is to Christianity and spirituality, then immediately you give your life to Christ, you would have left this earth, right? But look at us, some of us, 5 years after salvation, 10 years, 15 years, 20, 25, meaning that there is more. Salvation is just like the entrance point. Then from salvation now, there are other things. So in other words, Christ came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. That is to say that he came to restore the fallen nature of man. Because man fell, right? Man fell, we say, operating from the place of survival, from the place of defeat, from the place of fear. But he came to raise us back to the excellence, back to creativity, back to boldness and all that. And that is not all there is. He raised us to that point so that we can do what? Take dominion, so that we can live out God's plan for our lives. That is what brings God joy. That is what brings God glory. When he sees his creation living according to purpose. Do you understand? So my Easter message for you, just like how the Holy Spirit dropped this Easter message in my heart since 2022, I'm now passing it to you, right? He came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. That is to say, ask yourself, this life that he came for me to have, am I living it in its entirety? Am I maximizing it? How am I maximizing it, in fact? Ask yourself that question. Be very honest with yourself, and trust me, there is still room for you to retrace your step. Alright, don't feel bad about it. That is why the message is coming. Alright, thank you so much for staying with me up to this point. I remain your favorite girl, Favor Ndubisi. See you in my next video. Bye. Love you. I need my journey. Yeah. Hello guys.
Chill. Me too.
I want to talk with my family. Have you said it?
Yes.